Hello, I am Sharon Haver from FocusOnStyle.com, and I love a good pantsuit. And I don't know about you, Brad Boles from the Real Housewives of New York City, and the well, now I don't remember your title.
And the editor at large for FocusOnStyle.com. Hi,
Oh
everybody.
God, I'm getting to see as Brad. And here we are today. We're going to talk about
pantsuits. And one of the things that I think will amaze our audience is, do you realize that the pantsuit has been around since the early 1800s?
Has it really?
Mm-hmm. And it's really
but I
interesting.
thought Katharine Hepburn was the one who really.
Actually, no, that was the 1930s. And
no, I know, but
it was interesting because Coco Chanel was kind of the one in the early 1930s that brought back the look of a pantsuit, and of course, Katharine Hepburn was one of the few people that actually just towed the line in a gender sort of
gender bending.
Yeah, a gender bending, groundbreaking way by doing a jacket with a slack back in the 1940s, and it's very interesting because we've seen the pantsuit go away.
Where did it go?
It went away in the late 80s.
Did it say goodbye?
Yeah, it didn't even say goodbye. But if you've noticed, really think about it in fashion. When's the last time, other than a classic Ann Taylor business suit, have you seen a chic, great pantsuit come back?
Well, I always think that the Yves Saint Laurent, the smoking jacket suit is always one of the best. I have a black one, and it's
off the charts.
I love.
And if you can, by the way, vintage
Saint
Saint Laurent.
Unfortunately, my vintage stuff is more it's skirts, but I have a pantsuit, and it's probably maybe 10 years old. I think I got it after my son was born, a little after. And I pull it out the jacket particularly, I pull it out a few times every year. I mean, it's just, you can't go wrong with it. It's well worth the money or the sale price.
What's interesting, though, is I don't know what happened. Why did we move away from the pantsuit? Was it because people felt that just there was just tone on tone? It was the same fabric from the pant to the skirt. I mean, I remember even 15 years ago when Donna Karan was doing still a great pantsuit, you could buy it with the jacket, the skirt, and the pants.
So you can mix them up.
Yeah.
Which is actually a good point. You don't have to buy them 3 on a hanger. But what you should do also, especially because, blacks don't always match. And, you want to make sure that if you're wearing something that's supposed to look uniform, like a suit, that you wear it and it's from the same manufacturer and in the same dye lot so that the colors match. Because otherwise, what actually looks a little more modern, and it's probably easier for most people, is to wear an unmatched pantsuit.
Right.
So something two different fabrics that complement each other.
And also, too, the thing is you don't, the new suit, we'll call it the new suit, a pantsuit that's out there. It's been reinvented in the sense the silhouette is a little bit tighter, but certainly, it doesn't mean that it has to be boring.
No, and it's funny because when it comes to pantsuits, I actually prefer very man-tailored ones. I prefer ones that are more, traditional and a menswear influence, as opposed to ones that are trying to be like girly women.
Well,
they have the short round jackets.
I don't know.
I just think those look so aging on women. And
I think of the pantsuit, and I think of the early 70s, the Helmut Newton photo series that was done with Yves Saint Laurent and the tuxedos.
Great tuxedo.
But what's amazing is it's with the whole pantsuit that's come back, one of the other big trends that's kind of resurfaced, which I am beyond thrilled, is Charles Jourdan.
Oh, yeah. I could have brought my prop out. You didn't warn me.
With that great leather inset.
I'm so excited. I got a new pair of Charles Jourdan taupe pumps, which was, the original ones could talk. I would be in
absolutely trouble. Well, it's interesting, and so it's wonderful to see that combining that sort of great element with the pantsuit.
Well, it's very sexy. I think that's that whole Helmut Newton thing of, like, I think a woman in a men's suit that's very simple and wearing very sexy high-heeled shoes with it. It's just always, the yin and the yang pulls and looks great. And what you want to do is when you are wearing menswear, ladies, do not overdo your hair. The overdone crazy hair, it doesn't work. You want to have your hair a little more soft, a little more approachable. You can have your makeup either, kind of natural or go for like the strong lip and the strong line.
But I think the whole argument here is how not to look like Hillary Clinton.
I personally, I love Hillary.
I want her to be president.
Me too, but
But the look, how not to look like, she's running for president, or she was running for president, and she's a senator.
Unfortunately, I know everybody's obsessed about Michelle Obama because of her clothes, but when it comes to Hillary Clinton, I think one of the things is, Hillary is not a skinny gal, and because she is supposedly this tough businesswoman. She was wearing it with, kind of frumpy shoes, Hillary. I'm sorry.
Well,
And
you
she was
can't.
wearing-
That's the thing. When it comes to those power suits that are really sexy, you really can't do a kitten heel.
You got it. You need to do a good shoe.
You
and
do.
Otherwise, you just suddenly go into like
You can't do an
Schlub.
espadrille.
espadrille. Would wear an espadrille in a suit, but you should be
There are.
wearing.
Don't try that at home.
You know what? There are women, like mostly the French, you can pull off like a men's pantsuit and wear like a Converse sneaker and look so cool. And then there's the other women who wear like a pantsuit and they wear
true.
those, the Velcro closure sneakers and.
The unfortunate thing that ends up happening with suit jackets in women, I find, is halfway through the day they're bored, so they push the sleeves up.
I always do that.
That
but see,
doesn't-
I don't even have sleeves on my suit jacket.
But that doesn't
today.
bother me. I mean, the unfortunate problem with pushing the sleeves up is if you also push the blouse up with it, the blouse sleeve.
Oh, well, when you double them, sometimes
I
it
mean-
looks, those are little.
You've got a little tiny sleeve.
I have no
You have a
sleeve.
cap sleeve.
I have my rag and bone jacket.
We
And
love
I
rag
like
and bone.
Yeah, I like it. And my vintage YSL scarf and my Dolce & Gabbana shirt. So,
No, I think that's good. I mean, I do like the little cap sleeve. But if you are,
Safari necklace
but if
there.
you-
I've done my label queen dropping. What are your label queens today?
oh, mine are all just Italian, unfortunately. But
Are
I
they
would,
queens or are
yeah.
they just Italian?
No, they're just Italian. But I do recommend that if you are going to do the suit and you're going to challenge yourself, there are a couple different ways to wear it. I absolutely love a suit jacket that has a gorgeous vest with a matching pant. I think that's a very chic look.
Or you know what else is nice? When you're wearing a different kind of vest under a suit jacket. If you're wearing, people were talking in one of our other episodes about how to wear a leopard. And one of the things I have is an old Dolce & Gabbana, and I also have a Norma Kamali leopard vest.
Right.
And they look, if you're wearing a very simple suit, just having it not buttoned underneath and looking stuffy, but wearing it underneath so you just get a little bit of the opening of the leopard
You know
jacket.
what else is very interesting, and one of my favorite absolute designers for really, really beautifully tailored women's shirts. Classic across the board and beautifully. There's not anybody that goes wrong in these shirts, is Anne Fontaine.
Yeah, for the white shirt. And pink. Pink makes really nice shirts.
Yeah, Pinklet makes great shirts.
What did I just do to my hair?
So if you're, I don't know. Are you trying to do the Justin Bieber?
Ooh.
Well, you could if you actually pulled your hair back, like all the way back. You'd look like Justin Bieber. Yeah.
Do I have beaver fever? Or
Yeah.
do I look like I was just stuck
Do you
in
have
winter?
beaver fever? Beaver fever? I definitely don't have beaver fever.
I don't have beaver fever. I haven't been to the cubbyhole.
Anyway, so ladies, you don't have to be boring in a suit. You can make it work. It doesn't have to be for business.
You
It
seem
can
so
be
straight on this one.
straight. No,
Yeah.
because you're talking about something.
So we're
that's
talking about Hillary Clinton, so we're trying to be respectful.
No.
So
All
we
right,
spoke about
so
beaver
check
fever.
out any of our style guide on how to wear a pantsuit, FocusOnStyle.com. If everything is up and running in the not too distant future and Sharon is not in a mental institution, because the padded wagon is outside right now.
It's all, or because we
You
need
can't even string together a sentence.
tech people who listen. So we'll talk to you soon and take care. And ladies, a feminine pantsuit is probably not the best bet on you, especially if you got it in the
And a
little
one
middle of the
piece.
road.
And a one piece pantsuit.
A jumpsuit.
They were, yeah. They
I once had the best Armani pantsuit jumpsuit.
zip it
whatever.
out. Well, remember
Yeah.
Parachute back in the day used to
Yeah,
be
they
the
were
one
great.
piece?
And my Armani, when no one knows what happened, it was in my closet. I think somebody hot fingered
Parachute
it.
made a lot of money.
That was a good store.
I
Anyway,
love that store.
so we'll talk to you
All right.
soon. And remember, when you're wearing menswear, wear great shoes. Okay, rough it up.
Absolutely.
Rough up this feminine and sort of
Have you been
feminine
drinking?
up. No, and sweeten up the tough. So we'll talk to you soon.
All
Take
right,
care.
thanks a lot. Have a
Bye-bye.
great day.